Hello and welcome to episode 6 of the Long Island Daily Roast. I'm your host, Salvatore Leota.
I'm your host, Gary Lombardi, and we are really excited to be here today. You can see we have a brand new set that Sal put together. Really fantastic. We love it. We hope you folks do also. And this was set up last night, and we have some things to share with you that I'll let Sal tell you a bit about reaching out to some of the Long Island businesses and the overwhelming response that we got. And we're looking forward to setting up systems to follow up with the different folks and the businesses and the people to be able to get them on our podcast and get everyone in. So
the response we got was amazing. In just under 8 hours of it being posted, over 100 people reached out that want to participate in our podcast. And first and foremost, we want to give a big thank you. Also, one more thing before we get started, we just want to take a quick moment of silence for those who are losing their loved ones in Ukraine.
And Eastern Europe, yes.
Eastern Europe.
All the people of Europe and the world. So let's take a moment of world prayer.
Yeah.
You have something? Yeah.
There you go.
So let's have silence for about 60 seconds, right, Sal?
Yeah, 15, 20 seconds is good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's a very sad thing that's happening in our world right now. But it's important to, keep them in your prayers. Continue to push forward. What's going on to them is unimaginable. Especially for us who are blessed to live here in America. It's not something that we're ever really faced with that often. But, we're hoping that our troops don't have to get sent out and things don't have to escalate to the point where...
And it's happening every day, and we're talking about, all sorts of nuclear responses and things. So, who knows? Right now, prayer is the thing. It's a tough, terrible thing that's going on in the world right now. So we're all affected by it.
Yes, and we will be continuing to recognize this in our following videos until it's done and we can reach peace. So to get back on topic, we want to thank every single one of you for the kind and welcoming response to the community. We're looking forward to working with all you business owners. We're head over heels with our brand new set. The way we're going to be able to actually work and continue our workflow is going to be unmatched. I didn't even know. I was talking to Gary. I didn't even know if I could make a video today. That's how excited I am. So
it's true. It's true. And usually Sal is a little more laid back, but I could sense from his energy. I said, this guy's excited. And then he said, I got so much to tell you today. And so we spoke last night at 7 o'clock. So it's not even 24 hours that you sent out a whole bunch of posts and got a big response from Long Island vendors, businesses.
Yeah, I'm grateful to have direct connections with a lot of the chambers here on Long Island, a lot of the networking committees and stuff like that. So I'm already very close to a lot of the entrepreneurs and small businesses. But the fact that we got so many to reach out is amazing, because a lot of times people are kind of afraid to get in front of a camera and express something about themselves. And listen, if we have 100 people who want to be on the show, there's got to be over another 200 who just haven't said anything yet. So please feel free. Once the camera's on, and Gary could tell you, our first video, you could look back. It's nerve-wracking, but it's once you get one done, once the camera's on, it all comes natural. So
Yeah, and you know what? I think we've all been exposed a lot more to cameras between the iPhones and the selfies. So, we've been around cameras now for a while. So I think more people are at ease with it, but there are still some that are frightened of it. So, but yeah, it is something to break that barrier and come alive.
So, I mean, like I said, we have a lot of people that want to be on the show, and it's only going to continue to rise as we actually start filling these podcasts and getting them done. So we're going to shoot for 2 to 3 videos a week starting off, now. At the same time, obviously give us a couple, maybe a week to kind of organize a platform where we can keep everything, we know.
Organized.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of different connections, a lot of different messages.
Yeah.
So
who's coming on,
exactly.
when, how to schedule everything.
Exactly. So just bear with us during this time, and then it all come to fruition at some point. Along with that,
sure,
we should be launching our website within a couple weeks. So we, like I said, a lot of the sponsors and businesses that we work with, you'll have a direct place where you can gain an audience on our website. There will also be events there because we plan on doing events, meet and greets, networking events, stuff of that nature. So there's so much happening. And I think Gary would like to say something about the fact that we're 6 weeks in.
Well, we're 6 weeks in. So if you look at our first video, and I said, Sal, this is like miraculous. I said, the blessings are upon us because 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, we only met maybe 8 weeks ago. And then the holidays were here. We got together and then we did our first podcast. And, it's up. You folks can see it. And here we are now with this new set, a tremendous response. And it's electrifying. What can I tell you? It's just... It's wonderful. It's overwhelming and it's great. And, we feel blessed. We feel blessed by it.
And extremely grateful. Me and Gary had ideas 6 weeks ago that kind of seemed a little far for the timing. And here we are 6 weeks later. And it's all done. It's here. So.
Yeah. And when we, like you mentioned it, when we first met, it's like, Sal, I got these ideas. I don't know yet. And I sort of spoke about something just like this, where we would have a site, a set, and we would be on, and we would have other people on. And it's just, I know we're repeating it, but that's, that's the fruits of our labors. And, I just, I go back to, we all attract, we all, what we focus on, what we think about, what we desire, we bring to us one way or another, positive or negative. It's all our choices that we make. So, with that in mind, I believe that this, for us anyway, once again, it showed that, boy, this electricity does work, with that attitude, and that brought us together. Now bringing us together with more people. And I'm sure a lot of you folks out there that have been in business and made a success of things realize that this holds true for you as well.
Yeah, I mean, the most electrifying thing about it is the fact that how many entrepreneurs and small businesses are actually like, you can sense the hunger in somebody when they're like very persistent on the things that they do. And like just seeing that, that reach, that audience come to life, seeing something going on with the community. Like I have to tell you, I know COVID kind of messed a lot of things up for people, and like a lot of the face-to-face connections don't really happen as often. But when they do happen, and I've been to a few networking events in the last couple weeks, I can't even begin to tell you how many people, are willing to still come out and interact with other business owners. It's amazing. We're living in a world where, there's so much opportunity, and listen, COVID was bad, but I'm a firm believer that COVID sparked a lot of creativity in a lot of young people and a lot of, a lot of people who thought they were stuck in that job that all of a sudden got laid off for 5-6 months, and it sparked something in a lot of people's heads. And I'm
your comfort zone.
Exactly. And I'm one of those people. I was working in construction for that time. And I remember getting laid off, and it really changed the way that I thought, that, what, maybe I'm not stuck here. Maybe I am better than this. And you know what? It's incredible. It's incredible, the ideas and the work that people are putting in for themselves and for their businesses. It's amazing. So, we are head over heels to have everyone on the show. Listen, it's heartwarming to see that we're not even 10 episodes in, and we've brought this podcast from zero to hero in no time, in maybe a course of, 7 hours of filming. So it's incredible.
And you know what I think underlies it, Sal? I think that we are, our intent and what we're doing is performing a service. I think, a lot of people the last 2 years have been hurting in a lot of different ways, not only financially, emotionally, mentally, a lot of tough times, businesses failing, so on. And this platform is really a service to bring people together, to support people that are in similar situations, and to give ideas, send friends, patronize different businesses, to bring it to light. This is helping to bring to light what's going on with people, what their needs are, and that's a service. And I think that when you start a business of any kind, they always say, you need to look for a need and fulfill the need. So we all have needs, and there's a big community that has needs, and we're here to help each other fulfill those needs. It works back and forth.
100%. I think you'll never get, like I said, we brought this up in so many other podcasts. You know what? There's something to be said with power in numbers, and you can see it in every sense of the world we live in. Numbers, it's a numbers game. The more people the more people you refer, the more people that support you, the more people who don't support you. It all ties together in expanding you as a person and expanding you as a business. I'm a firm believer you need people. So if we can provide something where we can bring awareness to your brand, and I can bring people to your business, and we could bring business to struggling businesses, I think we're performing a service that is it's going to supercharge business. It's going to help people out, and that's what excites me. I like bringing more hope to a lot of these people that are either starting to lose hope or just not getting the business right now, that deserve it. So of course they have to be deserving of it. We're only going to work with people that we honestly feel that deserve the spotlight and, have a genuine personality. What do you think about that? Obviously it's not going to be everyone. Everyone will be,
let's see, Sal, as we move forward. I think what you're saying there is that, if people that are coming with a good, healthy, open attitude to share, to grow, to learn, we're happy to get involved with and focus our energies together.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, there may be some folks that just don't fit the mold or bill. Who knows? But
how do you think the putting them through the roast is gonna?
That's an idea, putting them through the roast. I think it's a nice, catchy slogan. You don't want to make it anonymous. What's the roast? Since that's our name, Daily Roast.
P.S. We're not telling you guys yet.
Yeah, so just
stay tuned.
We'll have some questions. I don't think they're threatening at all. But,
no, not at all. It's more to our goal with this really is to just dissect the business, dissect you as a person, and just kind of get a full understanding of what it is you do, how you help people. You know what I mean? Kind of just get a better understanding of what exactly they're doing.
Yeah, it's good to get to know the person, how they got to where they are, how they dealt with the challenge of the pandemic. Their attitude. I think that's a tremendous thing that people want to hear about. Sometimes they don't have people to communicate with. Like, are you going through what I'm going through here, where my business is off or it's failed, and I feel a certain way, and and I think it's encouraging to hear other people express their struggles and how they've overcome, because you always have to look at the challenges with an optimistic, open, looking up attitude, never getting defeated, no matter what goes on. We all face difficulties, but the objective is to face it heroically and take it on. You either have that choice or roll over.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you, but I don't feel like rolling over at any time before or any time in the future.
Nope.
So. But it's encouraging that people can hear other people and this is a community specifically of business owners, and business owners have a certain similarity as far as their personalities. What made them go out on their own? How did they get started? How do they lead the way for themselves and others? So that's a great. I love the subject in itself. We're part of that. We do that, and we're going to meet a lot of people that do the same, and you will also. And that's who we are right now. That's what we're working towards. So, yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm going to keep saying that throughout this podcast, because I don't think you guys understand how I can't even express it. And
Sal's really not that emotional. He's sensitive and all, but he takes things, especially for his age, pretty steady and calm and logical, and nothing moves him too much. But so when I heard him tell me this morning, I said, Sal, you're feeling good. I know you got some ideas.
Yeah, I'm very I don't. I'm one of those people that obviously I'm a very conservative thinker as far as like how I think. I don't just like jump into being overwhelmed if I don't actually believe that. It's got to be like pen to paper before I get excited, especially when I'm in a deal, or I never count my chickens before they hatch. But for this exact thing, to have a response like that, and then building the set the same day.
Saying that 15 hours ago.
Yeah.
7 o'clock last night.
We were building the set yesterday morning. We got on the phone for a little bit just to chat, and then one thing led to another, and we're like, let's just make a set right now.
That's right. We were not planning this.
No.
Right. And then you said, what, let's go. We had our headphones on. We were on Skype. And we started, and voila, just like that. Yes.
Yeah, I'm head over heels with it. I think we did a great job. It's beautiful, honestly. This platform. And then, I was just sitting on my computer. I was sending out some emails, and then I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, let me just reach out. Let me just see who would be interested, maybe to be in the first couple videos. If there's anyone we could help to start off. So, I shoot to Glen Cove Neighbors. I shoot to Long Island Business and Community. Tony Bousset's group. Great guy, great group. I reached out to the North Shore Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Great guys, great group, great people. So I already know there's amazing people in these chats. I'm part of Glen Cove Neighbors. I've been in the group. I see the people in there. So I'm like, let me just reach out. I shoot a message out. I said, I'm looking for entrepreneurs. I'm looking for small business owners. I just want to know if anyone here would like a little bit more exposure and be on our podcast. It's 100% free. I have a few spots left for this month. Not thinking that we were going to have 100 people message us back, but I woke up to that this morning. It's like 115 people, and every 5 minutes I'm getting another message. So bear with us. This video should be out either today or tomorrow. We're going to set up a platform. We're going to set
Sunday
up
or Monday.
Yeah, Sunday or Monday. We're going to set up a little platform where you can book a 15-minute consult, like a call with us, just so we can kind of get to know you a little bit, go over what it is that we're going to be speaking about. Also, we'll email you a few things that, we both should know. We're just going to send you an email. And this way, we can lock you in for a date and time, and there's no confusion on who's on and who's off. So,
and it's a pretty easy setup. You have Skype or Skype or
they come on the show. Well, you can only do it through Skype with this platform.
Okay.
So
Skype.
You got to have a Skype, and then
and you can be at wherever you want. And just get on, and we three of us, Sal and myself, and whoever's on, can communicate.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to it. There's big things coming with the Long Island Daily Roast. I could speak for Gary on this one. We're head over heels to see where our brand is at now, and the people that we're reaching, and it's amazing.
And you know what I said to Sal? It's a blessing from above. I said, just you got to believe in God, energies, the universe, these things, the mechanics of the universe. With the right attitude and persistency, you can bring about whatever you want. So right now we're looking at this saying, wow, for 7 weeks in. This is great, especially the response that we got from people. And you know what, Sal? I think we're maybe going on and on about it, but
listen, I don't. It doesn't even bother me, Gary.
Okay.
For this video in particular, I don't care. I'm expressing it this video.
Go. Stay expressive.
Because it's really it's really unbelievable. Like if you asked me that today, if I was gonna have a day like today, 24 hours ago, I would have said you're out of your mind. There's no way we're gonna create a set. We're gonna figure this out. And then get 115 businesses to want to work with us.
Have a set and to have 100 and some odd people respond. It is a something to really acknowledge.
Yeah,
it's true. Yeah, because it's a business like any other business. And as soon as we open our doors, people are knocking to come in and see what we're offering. So it's really a blessing. And okay. Stay excited. I'm with you.
It's great. And I think in time we should, we are looking to be the flagship entrepreneurial YouTube channel on the island. And listen, we're not looking for, we want to stay Long Island based because that's where we like to do business, is in Long Island. I'm sure you Long Island business owners want to do business in Long Island. And you know what? There's plenty of good people. There's plenty of money to go around. There's business for everyone in Long Island to thrive. And I think that's our focus. What do you think about that, Gary? As far as sticking to Long Island?
I was born and raised on Long Island, moved out at different points in my life, but always came back, and I've been here for a long time. North Shore of Long Island, love it. Yeah,
the Gold Coast, baby.
It's just love the ocean, love the sound. It's a great place. It's a great place.
Yeah. I've been here for 23 years.
Okay. I've been here
my whole life, Gary.
Yeah. Mostly mine. Like I said, I was born and raised here. Yeah. So it's a great place. Love it.
It's so much. I gotta say, it's so much easier to have a conversation like this. I really gotta say, we're gonna.
Oh yeah.
It's incredible.
Much better. More relaxed. More convenient. It makes sense. You can bring another person, 3, 4. I don't know how expansive we can go with the site. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Very, very relaxing and easy setup.
Yeah. And I think I still want to do maybe a video a month together. But I'm thinking when we do those videos together, we'll go to the businesses, and film it at their establishment, as opposed to, just filming it alone.
That'll be a follow-up on a business that depending on how things work out, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Business, who it is, what it's about, you go right on location and film it and meet people and do that.
Yeah, so I think that kind of covers our topic for today. We just want to say thank you again for the 87th time. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys are enjoying the show, and we cannot wait to have you guys on and to start fulfilling these podcasts. And just stay on track.
Stay in touch with us. Reach out, let us know, and
I'll let Gary.
Said, we'll follow up.
I'll let Gary close us off.
We appreciate being here. We look forward to tomorrow and the future, and that's all that we have. Just to be optimistic, be positive, look forward, and I'm doing that today. Sal's doing that today, and we hope all you folks are doing that also. We look forward to meeting up with all of you as soon as we can.
Yeah, so I'm your host, Sal Yoda.
And I'm your host, Gary Lombardi.
And this is the Long Island Daily Roast. Thank you for tuning in, and see you guys in the next video.
You have a blessed day. Thank you. Peace sign.